Hello, IK here. Welcome to Foreign Key, always automatically. As always, start Apache and start server MySQL. Start Express server. Enter. Yeah. Start e-retail admin application. npm start. Here it is, empty database. Departments. Department 1. Description. Save department. Here it is. Look at what is the topic of today's video. Add a category. Add category below every department. Department 2, save department. Okay, every department there is an add category. Foreign key in database always must be enter automatically, never manually. Department 1, add category. Click add category. We have add a new category form with department 1 immediately here. Okay. Category 1, description. Department 1 is here immediately, and save category. Now we look at category. Here is category 1, and update and delete. And like always, we have here category name. For example, we can add a new category. It is two positions where we can add the new category in departments list for every department, and here in category list. Category 2, description, and now here we must select the department. I can select department 1, department 2. It is drop-down menu. Click department 1 again, save category, and it is category 2. Here is a diagram of our 4 tables in our database. Table department is 1, table to department to category 1 to many. 1 to many relation is only relation what is for relation database. 1 to many. One department can have many categories. One category can be only in one department. Category cannot be in more departments. 1 to many. Okay, let's see category and article. One article can be in many categories. One category can be in can have many articles, and the category and article here relation is many to many. It is not acceptable for a relation database, and we must convert it in 1 to many. And how we convert? By helper tables, category article table. That table, there is only two key, only two fields, and it is category ID fields and article ID. And together, together category ID and the article together create primary key. And now, when we look at category to helper table category article, in one row, it is primary key. One row category can be only one in one row, because row is a unique combination of category ID and article ID is unique and not cannot be repeated. It is together primary key, and that together primary key can have only one category, only one article, that one row. But category that row in category article, that row can be only in one, can have only one category, but category can be more in a table category article, but in other application. For example, category ID 1, article 3, 1, 3, it is unique, but 1, 4, 1, 10, it can be. And also 2, category 2, and 10, article 10, etc. It means that many articles can go in many articles can go in a table category article, but one row in category article can receive only one article. It means that relation category article to category is one too many, and category article to article is one too many. And okay, now it's all is okay. But this topic create user interface for category article and concretely for filling article with article and assign to category. We will see in the next video. In this video, concentration is department, one to many category. And we see department ID is a foreign key here in category, foreign key. And every foreign key we must enter automatically by, it would be separate control, HTML control for add it automatically. Practically in programming, you will see it is hide ID category department ID foreign key in category is hide from us. It is automatically or we call from drop-down menu, or we can have it automatically when we click add category in departments list. It means we can add category like many side. We can create new category from list, department list. Click on button add new category. That button is below every department in department list. And we can, in category list, we have add new category form. That form must have drop-down menu. And it don't go completely automatically like in a departments list, but we must in drop-down menu, we must select department ID. It is almost automatically, but we don't see department ID. We don't know department ID, but we know name of department. It is important. And drop-down list, we know name. And the name of department is important for us. Let's get back to our application. Look at here, departments, for example. Departments, every department, there is add category. And when I click in add category, I have department 1, cancel. If I click in here in add category, I have department 2. It is hide. It is department 2. It is the name of department. But what is department ID? I don't know. I can see what is department ID. I can see in here in a retail and department one is department ID is 7. Department 2 is department ID 8, 7 and 8. And for me, it is one important name of department. Let's here back and cancel. But category, there is a new category. And when I category 3, for example, and some category 3, for example, and category 3, for example, no. Category 3, category 3, description, and look at select department. I must select department 1, department 2, for example, department 2, take department 2. And now I can save category. I have access to and possibility to click on button save category, department 2. I don't know ID, department ID. And but I need a name. It is interaction, it is in user interface for this situation, one too many. Departments to category, one too many. One category can have a lot of, department can have a lot of category. One category can be only in one department. Okay. Category 2, it is 3. Save category. And all category is here in category list. It is one too many. And in that situation, okay, at first in code to see how ChatGPT solve it. I solve it in lot of situation in every database and web and user interface. We need that situation. And now look at concentrate. How would you solve it? You must note that we add new category. Here, by department, we click on this button and we have add new category. Before it, we have department 1 here, and we must create category name and description, and save category. It is what is here new. It is new that we don't type department ID. We don't know department ID. We have immediately department one. And add new category, go through Express, go to database, add new category. Nothing new. It is only user interface moment. User interface changes. I have before input field and I type department ID. It is only introduction in this problem. I want introduction in this. Instead input. Now we have department one automatically served here. Depend about what category department what to which department we want add category. Here it is, department 2. And when we push button save, it is a normal category go through Express, and all other is don't have not changes. And when we look at again here, we need in departments list component, we must import add new category. Add new category. Add new category. Add category form component. Must import in list and incorporate, and when push this button add category, it is a logic would be visible, here is would be visible add category form. And look at cancel, that add category became cancel. Click add new category, there is a save category, but cancel if we change mind. And what happened here? It is always you can think about what is here before looking in ChatGPT code it and code excellent without error also. It means that you must add category. That click must call some logic, and that logic create visible add a new category. But here is visible add category. It is logic. If something, if don't, it is logic that said, now you see add category. But when you push add category, you see cancel and add new category 4. Of course, with document 1. Depend about below which departments you click. Okay, here it is, a category. Category is normal. We have a category, add category form, and we must select the department like here in list. All departments will be in list. We must now create user interface. We must know HTML for drop down menu. And we must know what variable, what state, and where to code state. Here is a state department. Departments, it is a list of departments, and in that list we take only name of departments, We know call a list, we know create list, we know all. Okay, let's see how it created ChatGPT for me. It is at first we can go to departments list. Departments list must have import add category form. Departments list. Departments. Here is excellent divided article, all about article in folder article, all about category in folder category, all about departments in folder departments list. Here it is. It is CSS departments list. Here it is. Let's see import add category form. It was not before. We have only add department form, but add category form is separate, and it coming. You look at two dot, go out from category folder, categories folder, go out from department. This page is in departments folder, and the link to category form is get out from departments, and it means two dot, go in categories folder, and in that category folder we have add category form. It is import from, it is part of add category form. Okay, let's see button category, add category. That button is here in return, and in return of department's excerpt. It is a component, department excerpt is document of one department. And that document we go through in map loop. That document, that component would be rendered so many, how many departments have. Okay, let's go. It is all same. We go to see return, and here in return must be show add category form. Look at how ChatGPT give me comment. That comment is in separate block. Look at. We can thinking about why that comment is in separate component. And for example, I will ask, or I'll look at a little more and ask ChatGPT why in here it is, this comment is in separate block. Something in curly brackets is a block. Okay, so you can ask also. Show the category. In this, my teaching you about my work with React Redux and the database here. Also, I cannot not speak about ChatGPT because it must be part of every our job. And here my job is teacher, and you are student. I must show you how I use artificial intelligence, because ChatGPT I use every day, hours, 2-3 hours for different, not only for programming, for different key. Because it is faster than Google search, and of course explanation is excellent. But of course I tell you a lot of time, it is not concurrence to me, teacher, because you can ask ChatGPT, you can say, uh, give me a structure of React Redux book, main topic, and for 1 second you will have main topics about React Redux. And after that, you said, okay, give me, explain me chapter 1. In some second, 2 seconds, you have explanation of chapter 1. After that, chapter 2. And of course, ChatGPT can give you a book and you experiment. If it is, you can ask about what you want. Give me topic, and after that, ask topic by topic. You try it. If it is excellent for you, if it is enough for you, my job as a teacher is turn off. I don't need you. But if it is not, I think it would not be enough for you. And if you are totally beginner, ChatGPT is nothing for you. And I need you. To total beginners, I need you. And if you in something total beginner, you will find me and other teachers and blogs, etc., and others men's products. Okay, and you ask yourself, for example, if you are full stack, you will be full stack developers. Developers is a very, very big job, because of that is developers. It is not programmers. It is not a coder. It is developers. And developers must think about marketing, about money, how to take money, how to sell product, how my customer would sell products. My customer give me money for I develop user interface, but they never give me money again if don't earn money. If by my design, by mine developing, if they don't earn money, if they don't sell products, never again give me, engage me in creation of user interface of their project. And it is, you must earn money. Your customer must earn money. And how you will does it? I don't know. You know, but you try, you have experience, you lot of learning about that. It is not only HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It is how to earn money, how my product earn money, how my product make a lot of jobs in customer side. And that ChatGPT, never mind, ChatGPT don't know how to earn money. And absolutely don't know. Because if it know how to earn money, all we lose our money, lose our job. You don't need teachers if ChatGPT know how you can learn money. You don't nobody need developers if ChatGPT know how earn money. We all ask ChatGPT how earn money, and we earn money. It is, I think that it would never be. If it like fantasy, if, for example, if it happened in that moment, artificial intelligence is better than me because it is engine of life is find food, is how eat, how produce food, how earn money and buy food. It is essence, fundament of our life. If somebody know it, we all don't need work. Okay, okay. Mm, but altogether is very, very interesting. But when you have fundament, when you understand, for example, from my video, we understand my explanation, and but need something else, need heard other thinking. In that moment, you can ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, you can ask ChatGPT. For example, I spoke about database now, you, relation one to many. You can ask ChatGPT how different kind relation exists, but is possible, and how of it is usable in relation database. You can ask now, and you can grow your knowledge about what you heard from me, but you know a limit of that growing, and back to me maybe and other living man teacher, etc. Okay, let's get back. Show it is comment, show add cut. Excellent. You see, comment, excellent. And below that comment, we have a show add category form. It must show add category form. It must be state. Let's get see it. We are in a department. Show here. Look at show add category form in department excerpt. It is new. We must create that state. It is logical state 1, 0. And look at what is state to show hide. Look at show hide that category. Home, show edit, and of course set show edit category form. Function. I want to see false. Of course, we start with false. It means that category would be closed. We would not be visible. Show with category form. Again, we must import at category form. We must create this structure assignment. There is the structured assignment. Manager of state show edit category form is use state. Use state is manager. Start initial value is false of show edit form. In this my application, you have manager local variable manager is use state, and for a global variable, call it like it. Global state like departments, categories, articles. It is in Redux. Redux is a high category manager of state. It is manager of global state. It means state to which can subscribe any component needed it. Any component in React needed its state from Redux. Return now, okay. That logic we have before in update department form, say now. Yes. Here it is. There is no comment. For example, it is about update. And here is a comment, and here is show with category form. False. In initial, when this component is initial rendering, it would be false. And the end, logical end, in parentheses, we have add category form, department ID, department, it is singular, it is name of table, but I don't like it. No, what I said, back. Add category form, department ID equal, this department, it is in list. In list we have department. List is plural, departments. We don't need it here. We need here department. So it is department. And that department, below we click button add new cut, we have department ID. And okay, pass department ID to the form. Here is very, very clear. Here is a moment where department ID go to the form, but now here is a false in initial rendering. Nobody click, and we don't see that button. We must see that button, that we see how would be on click, what does on click. And add category department ID is not, department ID is not in add category form, because we not clicked on button add category. And now I want to find, yes, here, okay. Handle dispatch, handle delete, else if section, where is add category department excerpt here. It is content on delete, class status failure content. It is error, return here. I cannot find add. We are in departments list. Where is it must be in departments, in departments except like here, show edit form, we must have show add category form also. Set. Here it is. Set show add category form. Look at, we create contra. Exclamation mark means set show edit category form contrary actual value. Actual value is false, it would be true. And our button call this handle add category. It is new what you must create here, but you don't need. When you understand what I explain, or that you will ask of ChatGPT that code it. But of course, without repeating, you must repeat, repeat, and repeat. I learned this 2 years with all my background knowledge. Okay, it is handle add category, and somebody call it handle, and after that you look at when our button call, now our click call handle add category, it would be contrarily, it would be set to true, to 1, and that moment add category would be 1, and that moment would be department ID in form, and form would be visible, and form would be visible. Only to find button update, button delete, and a button here on click handle add category. Handle add category. Here it is class name, etc. What we can see in CSS. What all that code ChatGPT, that class name of class, and in CSS defined that class, properties of that class, and we see button like we see. ChatGPT is very, very good talker, and very good teacher when you know fundament. And ChatGPT will say you, okay, I must create button that incorporate in environment of other button, background, text, etc. All that is excellent talking, and it create button, what we see, and if we don't like it, we can ask that create different different design, or you can set concretely color, dimensions, etc., position, etc. Okay, it is, and here is interesting logic, interesting ternary operator. It is operator with question mark and the colon. Show add category form is 1, for example. If it is 1, show edit form, we will see cancel. We will see cancel. If in contrary, after column, we will see add category. Look at how simple. How simple one row is inside the block. Block is a separate, isolate part of other code. It means block. The isolation from environment, from other code. And it is like it. If show add category false, like in initial rendering, false, not true, in that moment we will see columns. We will see add category. Ternary, it is something operator. What in that name, ternary, I see 3. Number three, it is if-else structure, instead of if-else structure. If-else is usual in declarative programming like this. It is usual. It is ternary. But we can use if-else also. And in imperative programming, what was all my career, we use if-else structure. But here we can use also if-else, but if-else structure is not usual in declarative programming. Here is a declarative programming, and you see how it is single row. It is don't a lot of speaking. If structure, there is if, and in there is parentheses. Inside parentheses, you create some conditions. This, for example, and after that again curly brackets, and what to do in one case, in other case, else in other case. Look at here, one row, declarative programming. It's all for departments list and button show category. In button add category. Add category. Here is a button. That button, look at it, is open HTML. Open it HTML, where we on click call a handled category, but in place where we have in place between open and close, this is closed HTML, between them is a name. What would be visible, a text, what we see on button. Text, what we see on the button is cancel or add category. And here it is 1 or 2. It is, look at how dynamical user interface is, this user interface is, how dynamical and how declarative. Okay, it's all about departments list and add category button. Now, you see, we don't need nothing with express, with slice, all is here, but we only need CSS. And because this class must be all that right, ChatGPT for me. And you learn from Chat button add category. You see names of class. You see name of state. And all that is very, very important for maintenance. Without our strategy and tactic, our ritual, our concept about naming, we would be loose. And don't suspect, don't get back from take naming from other if you satisfy with it. Naming is not author's declaration. No, it is, and we all programmers on the world, if we every developers take a separate name, it would be chaos. In the end, we all I am teachers. I am not developer. I am teacher for developer. But developers, all developers use same naming, same name. And it is excellent for all. Better maintenance, because name is naming our state, and you see classes and other. It is not Lev Tolstoy book, Kafka, etc. It not. It is part of occupation, our job, developer's job, programmer's job. But our developer's aim is that it function, that product function, and that product earn money to customers, his customers. It is author's job, developer's job. It is that application, what developer create, user interface, user experience, that and the background also, altogether, it must earn money. And you take you don't get back from take naming, learn from others and take naming what you like, what you think is better for you, and don't thinking about other different naming. Because you will be in situation that you maintenance, that you work in and maintenance some others application, and some other maintenance your application, and different naming, and chaos of naming means chaos of our job. Okay, now I want to see category. Category is add category 4, add category form, JS. Add category form, JS. It is drop down menu. It is in position drop down menu. Look at here. We need, this is new, fetch departments from, again, we must go from category folder, enter departments folder, and ask for departments list. What we take, it is fetch departments. It is fetch departments is tank in category slice. And because here in category list, add category form, we need drop down departments list, name of departments. We take only name of departments. Drop down menu needed. And because of that, import. But look at, we import tank function, and we have all departments. And now let's go to return. Let's go to return. Return, okay, we're here in return and category, and input, value name, text, don't change, set name, target value. It's okay, text area, and here it is select. It is HTML of select. You can learn it, you can search in Google and experiment with that select. It is HTML element with attribute. Element there is attribute value. Value is selected department ID. It must be, it is a state. We must declare it. Let's go back, go up. Select, here it is. Selected department ID and set function set selected department ID. Manager is use state. Default to department ID prop. Excellent. Use state and use state. It is value. Look at now logic. It is department ID or nothing. Or nothing. It is a value of select department's ID. Select department's ID. Default to department's ID prop. Okay, select department ID. Now I see first time this combination possible in department ID exists only if we choose department ID. If we don't touch it, it is empty and yeah. Okay, it is empty in initial rendering, of course, but when we click, when we choose some, it is concretely department ID. We will see this department ID. Okay, it is selected the department ID state. Let's get down to select. Value is selected department ID. It can be nothing, empty, or can be concretely number, department ID. Now on change, select on change, attribute, equal event, arrow function. This is event. Event is our click. And what we click in that drop-down menu with something click, it is event on click is event. And in body of arrow function, we have set selected department ID. It means put in event. There is properties target. Target is select. Target is concretely HTML. Here it is select. And that target, there is a value. It would be value. And value, here it is. It would be selected department ID value. See here, department ID. And I must see select add category form. description, add request status. Here it is department state. Okay, it is use selector, it is directly from. Department status. Do you know what I find? I search add new category. It is all what was before, but instead it is selected department ID. Department ID is selected department ID. Target, text area, drop down, value on change class name, select department. Options, you see what we make in options. In options, key go by department's ID, but value is department's ID. It means 1, 2, 3, etc. But what we see is a name, department name. You see options open, HTML tag, closed, but between must be name and of department. And we see department's name, it is what we know. We know our departments and we know to which departments we want add new category. But in a value, here in a value of that option is always department ID. And that value go to database. That value go to database. And in database, we have numbers, department's ID, like foreign key. Okay, I go to here and see. I look at for it department ID. Add category department ID. Add category form. Now it is add category form is our component, only one component here. And this is props. Props. Add category form. Add category form have input department ID, but that department ID happen when we click add category. Add category, and that department ID, when we click add category in departments list, that moment, concretely, department ID go, it is props for add category. But when we create add category in add category form from category list, directly from add category form, In that moment, select options is important. And click on options, we have what we need. And in that moment, because this add category form must need props when clicked add category. When clicked add category, because of that, use and here it is, selected department ID. Because of that, it is department ID when department ID or empty. When department ID, when we click add category in departments list, in that moment, it would be initial value of use state, that props what coming form open and department ID. But when we go from category list, directly from add category form, in that moment, it would be initial value, it would be empty. It would be empty. And because I'm sure now what I said, I don't need ask ChatGPT. But if you ask ChatGPT this, what I said now, and ask yes or no only, because ChatGPT go wide, very boring. You said yes or no, would said yes. Would said yes. It means I am correct. It means when we click on add category on departments list, add category open would be visible, rendered, and that rendered default value is department ID. Some props go in component add category, and that props is concretely department ID. But when we click, when we add category from add category form, select drop menu is important, and initial value is empty. Use state, initial value is empty. And you see how it is solved very, very, very simple, and how behind it there is a story, but that story your teacher, told you, but not code. This code is declarative code. Don't said what don't need said. But how it know what don't need said? Because code behind scene. There is a coding in background, all boilerplate, coding background. But without boilerplate, we have no continuously explanation in code. All exists behind. Use state, we nothing don't know about. We know use state is manager local state, but we don't know nothing about code of use state. Because use state is incorporate very active in background code. Because use state must change value by value of state by set here concretely. Set selected department must change, and that changes and use state must set re-render, must set component re-render also. It can be a batch rendering that waiting some other changes and together in batch re-rendering, one re-rendering for more changes. All that thinking use state for local state. It is like, but where is code for it? We nothing. We see only this. We see only this. Here it is. We see only this. This structure assignment. This structure assignment. Okay, you cannot understand nothing if you have not paper on the table and the pen, and you listen again and again, or you listen first time but stop, and moments of the coding write on the paper and explain, short explain. And on the paper, you see only moment, only code, what is new. And like it, you will see what happened with add category in departments list. This moment, something import, some new state created, on click, logic would be visible. You must, without paper, it is impossible. No, there is no fast forward. It is not exist. It is not exist in learning, fast forward. Fast forward, we can use only when we are expert and we building something, routines, we go ahead, fast forward. But we cannot learn fast forward. You put paper in on table. You have tools for sharp your pen. I don't like chemical. I like graphite pen, and write code. What is crucial for that? Import this state, new state, the structure assignment, it, on click button, logic, what I want to see, add category, and select button, select HTML element, it is drop menu, how construct it. There is a lot of knowledge from HTML, element select, knowledge where to write name of department, and between options, between tag options. And in options, we must write key because it is list. It would be options. It's list of options. And you must value. You must have a value, and the value would be set selected department ID. And it would be props, or it would be empty. It is interesting that somewhere at category 4, department ID, here it is, default to department ID prop. It is text what write comment what write ChatGPT. Default to department ID prop. It is explanation of ChatGPT. It is short as possible, short. But do you understand it? And you see my explanation. Department ID is only when we click from departments list. If we open add form category directly, it is empty. It is empty. And waiting our select options. That would be some department ID. But if we click on departments list, immediately form add the new category is visible, and immediately is visible because department ID go in form. How? Like props. Like props from departments list go in, and concretely departments excerpt component. Departments excerpt now is parents of category form, and from parents departments list, departments excerpt, where exist value about every department, ID, etc., because they are in list. When we click that button, immediately ID show category ID, department ID, or some logic. That logic, what is logic condition for add category be visible, immediately be visible, because department ID go in form, and state became true. State became true. Okay, you can go to departments list and departments excerpt and look at and write on your paper. It's all about that two new HTML element: select in category, add category for, and add category button in departments list, in department excerpt. Thank you for watching this video.